Hi, my name is Sarah McLean. I'm with the McLean Meditation Institute in Sedona, Arizona, where I teach meditation and I teach teachers to teach meditation. And today I was looking at one of the assignments I give my teachers in training, and it's to read the book, The Four Agreements. And you might have heard about this. It's the Toltec religion. They're precursors to the Aztecs, written by Don Miguel Ruiz, who I actually was recently speaking with at a conference. I was up leading a meditation, and then he came up and talked a lot about being fearless when it comes to death. Now, that's not the topic of what we're talking about today or meditating about, but I wanted to talk about the four agreements. And I don't know if you're familiar with them, but I will go over them with you, and then I'm going to talk with you about the body and the subtle body and where these agreements really arise from. So one of the agreements is be impeccable with your word, speaking with integrity, saying only what you mean, avoiding using any words to speak against yourself or about anyone else, and using the power of your word in the direction of manifesting truth and love. Don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are in your own business and are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of suffering. You will be soul-centered and taking your own direction from your own internal GPS. Here's another. Don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. And I talk a lot about this in terms of keeping a beginner's mind, maintaining an open awareness, free from labels, free from identification, free from judgment. And it's really challenging because our intellect is very valued in this culture. So when we know something, we seem to have an upper hand. But the truth is, maybe if we don't know something, we can see things more clearly. And the fourth one is, always do your best. And that's going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you're healthy as opposed to when you're sick, when you've got too much to do, when you have not enough money. But under any circumstance, simply do your best to avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. So I want to talk about and share with you about the subtle aspects of our nervous system, the subtle aspects of who we really are. As human beings, we have a number of layers, so to speak. There's that world out there, our extended body. There's the world that you're living and dwelling in, your real physical body. Then there's the subtler body, made up of memories and time and space. It's also the layer where your energy body meets your subtler body. The mind, the ideas, concepts, notions, and your ego, your self-belief, your self-image, what you protect. Then there's the soul and the spirit. So going from the most gross level of the physical form, going from the external world that we interact with to our physical body, moving more into the subtle realms of energy and information such as the mind and emotions, and then the intellect, and then the ego, and then we transcend that, and there's more. There's the personal soul, and then there's the spirit from which everything arises, or the unified field, or the field of love. So the more subtle you go in creation, and I've mentioned this before, the more power you have. And that's why meditation is so unexplainably transformative, really. Because as we move our attention from the external to the internal, and we transcend to dwell in that field of consciousness, we start to activate so many of the qualities that we really are. But there is that junction point where spirit meets matter. How are you attached to your body? How is that spirit, the real you, your soul, your essence, your beingness, your consciousness, your awareness, how does that stay in your body? How does it connect with your body? We hear about the mind-body connection, or more accurately, maybe the soul-body connection. But how do you connect? Deepak Chopra says, a lot of people try to meditate to have an out-of-body experience, but the real trick is to have an in-body experience. How do you keep your awareness in there? And so the meditation we'll do today will be about feeling those junction points and finding out how to maintain clarity within those places. Now, you've heard of chakras, probably. The word chakra means wheel. And it's rather than a wheel, it's more like a torus. It's more like a spinning, like how would you describe it? Like a slinky. If you rolled it together and put end to end and then had the little spines moving, that's how this chakra operates. It's like the electromagnetic field of the world, of the earth. It's the same as the electromagnetic field of each chakra and your body. And as a whole, in the center point of your body is where that toroidal energy starts to form and move from. Now, it's different for me than it is for you. I'm going to let you figure out where your center point is. But meanwhile, we'll talk about the chakras and then how these four agreements really do fit in with some of the chakras. As we look at the physical body, we know that if we break a bone or if we injure ourselves, it's very easy to create healing and to fix it. The body just naturally does it. It's easy to to measure the density of the bones. It's easy to measure your red blood cells. But the more subtle we go in the interior world of what makes us up, such as our hormones and our endocrine system or our nerves, the less measurable it may be and the less easy it is to balance. What I find after the many years of studying mind, body, soul health is that when, for whatever reason, I'm not completely digesting my experiences or saying what I mean or moving through life with ease, stress starts to accumulate in my nervous system, and I believe it can accumulate on all levels. The physical body, the subtle body, the mental body, the energetic body, and through the chakras, those junction points where your consciousness meets your matter, where your spirit is attached to your body. So I find that when I meditate, sometimes these areas start to vibrate just ever so slightly. But because my mind is settled down and my body settled down, I become a little more aware of the vibrations in the body. It's not for everyone. It's taken me years. I tend to be I'm not that subtly aware, but it does happen. And some people actually see, as the stress moves out of their nervous system through meditation, colors start to emerge. Maybe you're one of those people who see colors. And we'll talk about that. But throughout this practice, I want you to follow along with me. And do not worry if you don't feel anything or if you don't see anything. This is an intentional practice. And I know from my own experience that my meditations have been easier over time. So remember, meditation requires your attention, a gentle, non-judgmental attention, and a focus for your attention, which I'll guide you through. We'll be focusing on the physical body and the energy centers of the body, introducing sound and color and sensation. So your job is to get comfortable. Get completely comfortable where you are, and hopefully you're sitting up. Otherwise, this turns into a nap, and we don't want to do that. We want to maintain an awakened state, an awake state. So find a perfect spot for you to sit up comfortably, whether your back's supported by the sofa or you're sitting on a cushion with your back straight, if you're able to do that. Turn off your cell phone. Turn off your television, close the door so the dogs or the cats or the husbands or the wives stay outside. And let's give ourselves 30 minutes of meditation. I realized I hadn't finished my thought about the subtleties of your body and the energy body and the hormonal body. Really what happens is when we make a change at a very, very subtle level, we can see the effects in a more powerful way. So you just know that when you look at hormones, hard to measure, but powerful and can create changes in the body and in your behavior. So we're going to bring our attention to all of our centers. It's interesting that these chakras are aligned with the endocrine system, the glands of the endocrine system. So let's begin. Begin by giving yourself some slow, long, deep breaths through your nose. Matching the length of your inhale with the length of the exhale. And then let your breath return to its natural rhythm and depth. You'll allow your breath to be natural throughout this whole meditation. There's no need to transform or change or correct or regulate your breath. Allow it to be soft and gentle and natural. Begin to welcome everything you hear, everything you feel. Letting the sounds of the environment and the sounds of my voice meet your ears. Notice sounds near and far. See if you can listen to the sound of the sounds without categorizing or labeling the source of the sound. Feel your body relax in the seated position. You're not only the listener, you're the one who's feeling the sensations of the body. Relax your body. Relax your forehead and your scalp. You can tuck your chin just a little bit and allow the back of your neck to lengthen slightly. Allowing your shoulders to rest, arms to relax, hands to relax, in whatever position feels comfortable for you. Feel the earth pulling you towards her with that gravity, yet this lightness of being as your spine lifts you towards the sky. Let your back relax, supported or not. Let your hips relax. Let your belly be soft. Relax your thighs. Relax your lower legs. Relax your feet. Let your whole body be this soft, energetic presence. The The body's always in real time. It's always right here for you, overhearing everything you say, everything you feel, every experience you have. The body is here to navigate through this. Take a moment and say thank you, or feel this appreciation for your best friend. Now bring your attention to your hips, to the base of your spine. This is the Root Chakra. It's the source of safety. It's the source of feeling completely nourished and safe and grounded. With your attention in your Root Chakra, imagine the color red. The element is earth. This is what pulls you towards the earth. It keeps you grounded in the midst of change and activity. It's related to the adrenal gland. The glands that get activated when you're feeling unsafe. Feel, if you can, whatever vibration is there, whatever is present. And silently, or if you like, out loud, we'll be chanting a Beija Mantra, a mantra that enlivens and balances this Root Chakra. It's LAM, L-A-M. With your attention on the Root Chakra, imagining the color red, we'll chant this together 3 times. LAM, LAM, LAM. Keep your whole body relaxed. Feel any subtle sensation you may have. As we move up, right up to the sacral center, a few inches below your belly button. It's related to the gonads and the ovaries. It's the area of nourishment. It's the area of creativity. The element is water. And the color is orange. This is the area that is what helps you to navigate change and the polarities of masculine, feminine, and the emotions. It is a center of nourishment. So you would, as you would put your attention on this area, feel this sense of nourishment. I feel nourished. So now that you feel safe, now you can be nourished. Notice any sensation there, and the area is really straight through from the spine to the front, located midway in your body. The color is orange, and the Beija Mantra, the sound to enliven that center, is VAM, V-A-M. Allow yourself to breathe in and out of that center with your awareness. Imagining the color yellow. Notice the color orange. Notice any vibrations that's there. And we'll begin to chant VAM. 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 I feel nourished. Now bring your attention, allow it to rise up just a little, right under the breastbone, in what some people call your solar plexus, ruled by the sun, the will center. But remember, it goes through your body, front and back and to the side. This is the area where you are powerful, where the center of your true power, your true authority, your true passion and sense of purpose. This is that area. It allows for confidence. It's related to the gland, the pancreas, which is all about sweetness, managing sweetness. And when you step into your passion and your power, you are being sweet in a balanced way. The color here is yellow. The affirmation for this area is I can. So if you move from the base chakra of I have safety, I am safe, to the sacral chakra, I feel nourished. Now you can move through the world with a sense of power and I can do this. This is the center for that fourth agreement. Always do your best. Always walk in the world under any circumstances without self-judgment, self-abuse, and doing your best, stepping into your power regardless of circumstance. This is the area where that agreement lives. So bring your attention there, the color yellow, feeling it radiating from you, noticing any tightness, any sensation. And the Beija Mantra is Ram, R-A-M, Ram. Get a sense of this area here. Know it as your power center. And let's chant it together. R-A-M, Ram, 3 times. Ram. 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 and moving up to the heart chakra. Though it's called the heart chakra, the gland that's associated with this chakra is the thymus. The thymus is the home of your T cells, your ability to determine friend from foe. It's the home of your immunity. This is the home of your integrity. It's the home of compassion and balance. And the color here is a beautiful emerald green. It's the center for love and compassion. It's the center for discernment without judgment. The element is air, this spaciousness, this movement. And the agreement that really is an affinity for this area is not to take anything personally. This is about when you're immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be suffering. So when you are heart-centered or soul-centered, and you move through the world with that sense of safety from your root chakra, that sense of nourishment from your sacral area, the sense of confidence and power from your solar plexus, then you can move in a way that feels self-loving and clear. So this is the area that I call, this is your integrity center, one of them. This is the integrity center for who you are and who you know yourself to be. From here, you know love. So now, from being safe, nourished, powerful, and loved, this is how you walk through the world, with this bright color green in the center of your chest. With the Beija Mantra, YAM, Y-A-M. Let's sing it together. YAM, YAM, YAM. Feel the vibration. Feel that emerald green emanating from your heart center, your thymus, both in front of you and in back of you. Now move up to that little area there where your chest meets your neck, right in your throat area, right in that beautiful thyroid space. The thyroid shaped like a butterfly. A butterfly symbolizes transformation. The color here is sky blue. It's a light, beautiful sky blue. You can even breathe in and out from this area, enlivening this color. This is the area of communication and the expression of your creativity. It's related to your sacral chakra. The element is ether. It is the most subtle of the 5 elements. As you move from the base chakra of safety to the sacral chakra of nourishment, to the solar plexus of power, to the heart chakra of love and balance, to the throat chakra of communicating your truth, sounding out the world and expressing your creativity fearlessly. The affirmation is, I speak. It's really the affirmation of, I am worthy to speak. I am heard. Feeling that light blue emanating from the throat. The Bija Mantra for this area is Ham. H-A-M. So let's do this together as we chant 3 times the Beija Mantra for Hum with your attention in your throat chakra, the junction point between what you feel and what you think. This is that area also of integrity. Before we chant, I do want to bring up the 4th agreement, the first of the 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid speaking against yourself or to gossip about others. This is that powerful place where you use your word to create love and peace. If you're afraid to chant out loud like I used to be, you can silently whisper this mantra, Hum. Give yourself a deep breath in. Hum. 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 Feel the vibration in your throat, emanating from the front and the sides and the back. And let's go from the base chakra all the way up. I am safe. I am nourished. I am powerful. I am loved. I am worthy. And moving your attention to the 3rd eye, to that space just above your eyebrows where they meet. This tends to be very easy to feel. But see if you can bring your attention into the interior of your head, to that place where the back and the front, right in the middle of the back and the front, straight back behind the eyebrows. This is the area of the pituitary gland. Its color is indigo blue, like twilight. The element is light. It's said that everything in creation is made manifest by photons which never die, interacting with themselves at lightning speeds, creating magnetism, resistance, attraction, and as they do, matter is made manifest. This is the area of seeing clearly, of seeing through things, of seeing the reality of all that is. It's the intuitive center. This is also the center for one of the 4 agreements. Don't make assumptions. This is the center where you see things as they are, people and things and situations and yourself, without judgments, without labels, with an open awareness. This is that area of clarity. The affirmation for this area is, I am clear. I am clear. I see clearly. The color is that twilight blue, and the Beija Mantra is Om. O-M. Om. So let's close our eyes. Let's give ourselves a deep breath. And with the attention in that middle of our heads, in that pituitary area, bringing about balance in that master gland, we can begin to say, think, whisper, or chant the word Om 3 times. Notice how your whole body feels. Notice if you feel any energy moving from the base of the spine. Safety, nourishment, power, love, worthiness, clarity, insight. Feel a sense of balance in this stillness, yet a sense of dynamism as you create your world. The 7th chakra is the crown chakra. It's at the base of it's at the top of your scalp. The color is purple. Some people call it a light purple, some see it as a violet flame. Some people even see it as pink. This is the area of consciousness, of connecting. It's this awareness of all that is, a knowingness. It's the area of transcendence. And the gland is the pineal gland, shaped like a pine cone, the center of your brain. It is I know. I know. I know all of this is that. I know I am you. I know you are me. I know we are interconnected. Imagine this beautiful purple light emanating from the top of your head, connecting to all that is. Relating to all that is. The mantra for this is also Om. Just feel the vibration as you bring your attention to that area of knowingness, of communion. And giving yourself a deep breath in. You can say or think or chant the word Om with your attention on the area. Om. Imagine yourself glowing and radiating with this beautiful light from the root to the crown, like a rainbow of red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, indigo, and purple. And if you like, you can imagine an area a foot above your head or so. The interface where your aura, your energetic body, connects with all. And it showers this bright halo of light over you. Bathe in this light. Bathe in this stillness. And as you sit in this stillness, know that you are peace. You are love. May you have peace in your heart and peace in your being. And may you know yourself as more than just a set of ideas, a role that you play. Know yourself as this beautiful, connected being that radiates the colors of the rainbow, that radiates a very special way of being in the world. No one else can do what you are assigned to do. Keeping your eyes closed and giving yourself some deeper breaths. Begin to, with your eyes closed, feel the space that surrounds you, that surrounds your body, your being. Maybe you are that space. Maybe you don't feel any edges, but stretch your body out there. Stretch your arms over your head. Stretch your feet and your legs and your hands. And always, as usual, come out of meditation slowly. And never judge whether or not the meditation was effective by the experiences you have in meditation. Instead, see how you walk through the world. Feel how you walk through the world. Hear how you walk through the world. Are you more in alignment? Are you happier? Mohandas Gandhi said, happiness is when what you think and what you say and what you do are all in alignment.